Hello, comrades. One day we visited an abandoned secret facility known as Barkane. Barkane, located on the Island of Rebirth in the Aral Sea. We sought not only a laboratory complex and a military base, but also the remains of a small port. The object of Barkane was serviced by a large number of ships. All resources were delivered there by sea: food, fresh water, fuel, medicine, and so on. These same ships were used to evacuate people and the most valuable equipment from the island during the laboratory's liquidation in 1992. When the work was completed, the ships were moored in the port of Island of Rebirth. It was impossible to send them anywhere else, since the Aral Sea is not connected to other seas. Therefore, when the Aral Sea dried up, most of the ships remained in their original location. They were mostly transport vessels, tugboats, and one hydrographic service boat. We didn't see a single warship. Besides the ships found in the bay, we saw several more in the distance. They were probably torn from their moorings by a storm and carried away from the port when the sea had not yet dried out. The whole scene gave the impression of a sandstorm. Amid the dunes, dry grass, and shrubs, a dozen ships lay frozen. They stood in small groups, pressed together by their broadsides. Parts of some of their hulls were engulfed by the breaking waves, and two ships, listing to one side and with their bows raised, seemed ready to disappear in the depths of the sand. It was like a dream or a movie. The feeling of unreality only left us when we returned to camp, and the ship graveyard disappeared from view. Only a lone mast stood against the sky, like a hand raised in farewell. Thank you for your attention. That's all, comrades.